Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And here's Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Pele.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Pele! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Darren Fletcher. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a...
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho threads one in, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gear. And the finish! He's tried one! And it's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played through for him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Scholes. Now it's Del Piero, pinches it off him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Approaching the half-hour mark. Knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Big chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Tries from a long way out. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Conte.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Del Piero taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for options for movement. Just the goal, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Scholes plays it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's their second corner of the game. Scholes goes short.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a goal kick. Stojkovic. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Koundé. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Real chance! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vieri knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too. And this is Vieri. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away? Shoots!
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri goes steaming forward, and he welcomes it in, and he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's burst! It's Adriano!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Fletcher does really well to win the ball there. Pele. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. That comes as a mighty relief. It's just beyond his reach. What a throw in. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Del Piero has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Robertson. And that's a throw-in. Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro goes sliding in. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Del Piero. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's intervened well there.
I think the message here is...
Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Vieri really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted. Pele! Pele! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Neymar. Oh, good spread. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Iniesta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Vieri. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 4 added minutes on the board. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. Khan punts it upfield. Looking for the run. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Scholes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pele, chance surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Adriano! Oh, split-second reaction.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Del Piero. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get a...
And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vieri. Well read, nice interception. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And they win it back again. Conte. And he cuts out the supply.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though... Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good alertness. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, it's a great ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, can they get him away? Nicely aimed pass. And that's been won straight back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Del Piero. Royce is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Stojkovic. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Conte. He's had it taken off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Iniesta looking to penetrate. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That is some save from Khan! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. Adriano! Oh, that was a brilliant... Decent chance! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had...
Takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. And here's Vieri. Del Piero. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Vieri, well read, and the danger is averted. Sergi, can he spark a counter here? And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pele! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Brazil go 2 up, and we've reached half-time. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vieri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Darren Fletcher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Vieri. Sergi. Darren Fletcher. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Adriano, and he was alert to it. Stojkovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Adriano! He's done very well to get to that.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Iniesta. Darren Fletcher. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Del Piero, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vieri. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And this is Adriano. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Del Piero is onto this. That's been slipped through. Koundé makes the interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get it through? Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Stojkovic. Brazil have reclaimed it. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their big chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar. Del Piero. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the number on the board is 3. Oh, and Messi! Oh, denied at the last. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Adriano, the man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that.
Just a whisker away. Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Scholes. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Vieri! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
He's found the way through. Tries a shot! That's another chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And this is Vieri. Conte. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Vieri. Scholes gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Iniesta. Great vision. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sergi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Royce. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. For Royce. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stojkovic. Pele. Scholes. Conte. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Now there's a fine ball. Darren Fletcher.
Not the most accurate pass.
Del Piero. And here's Royce. He's found a way past. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance for a shot! And it's in!
They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to pass it through.
He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Adriano! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. Stojkovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's run loose here. Delivers the ball. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Knocks it into space.
It's Pele! What a wonderful goal!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There's the whistle for half-time.
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sergi spots it and intercepts. Well, the run-has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Scholes. Darren Fletcher. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there. Adriano. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Del Piero.
Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack.
Rijkaard. And this is Del Piero. And he plays one through. He has found the way through.
Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Del Piero! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square, and not for the first time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Looking for options for movement. So we've reached the hour mark. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's come loose! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance!
Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Iniesta. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Del Piero certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And here's Vieri. Always onto this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And here's Vieri. And he's well positioned here. Scholes finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
And he has been fouled there. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Baresi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 10, camisa 22, camisa 21, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27.
Keeper is right behind it.
Adriano will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Now, can they get him away?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. Lovely.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Del Piero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rijkaard. And this is Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read. 5 minutes to add. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Darren Fletcher. Aims beyond the defence. Conte. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Del Piero claiming the man. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Shot could... tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Adriano tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Looks as smack. Can he finish? He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Played back in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Royce goes short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Neymar! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Well read, nice interception. And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
No way through there. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Vieri. Sergi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Vieri. And the shot! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Aos 32 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, important interception. Looking to play him in. Vieri picks it up out wide. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. Adriano, pass somewhat off target. That's a shade optimistic. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Royce. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Koundé. Conte. Spread out to the left. Del Piero. He is through here. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through.
Pretty robust defending.
It's a good run down the right. Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que todos bebam com responsabilidade. O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. Now it's Royce, and he's worked it through. It's a threatening ball.
Vieri! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Vieri. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
So we've reached the hour mark. Van der Sar with the clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Royce plays it short. Sergi gets a foot in here. Koundé. Del Piero does. And Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Royce. Vieri. Darren Fletcher. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. And this is Pele. Just the goal. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Conte. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Royce. Conte. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's got away. Royce! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Right card. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Vieri. Oh, that's delightful. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope that...
And he shoots! Should have equalised.
Vieri clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And this is Pele. Pass is just off target.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Adriano. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't...